Okay, for those of you that are checking in, you're seeing the last 5 minutes of our Board of Directors meeting for 2011. I'm your president, Emran Pilati, and you're going to get to see the last, basically 5 minutes of my association presidency. I just wanted to say it's been an absolute pleasure being your president this year. I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, despite many people taking jabs at me and having fun with it. I just wanted to tell you some of our successes that we've had this year. And I wanted to say that the Stockton point of sale is something that we were able to defeat. That was really causing a barrier for us to be able to sell real estate in Stockton. There was a business license issue in Modesto and Oakdale. They wanted us to, each as individual realtors, have the need to have our own business license, which was just silly. We were also in the Tracy area able to fight some of the blight issues, and we were able to combat that. Our board of directors and our members have been at over 25 city council meetings throughout the year, representing Central Valley Association of Realtors. And we've had over 100 events throughout the year in order for us to be out there in the community, out there to help you as realtors. And over the last 10 years, and this is an amazing number, over the last 10 years, the Central Valley Association of Realtors has donated over $1.5 million to local charities. So for me, to you and our board of directors, we thank you very much for being a part of what we've been able to accomplish here. We could not have done it without you. I wanted to say a final farewell to some of our board of directors that are coming off of the board. We have Judy Caton. She's out of the Turlock area. She's been representing us for about 4 years now. She's coming off the board. We have Tom Simpson, who has been our former treasurer, and he has also been on board for the last 4 years. He's coming off the board. We have Marge Emfield, who is a former Central Valley Association of Realtor president, and she came back from the depths of retirement to come back and help us out, and she was our treasurer this year. She's going to be stepping off of the board this upcoming year and into retirement. Congratulations to Marge, and thank you so much for representing our association.
It's been a pleasure.
And we have, of course, the Chuck Bukhari. In fact, I don't want to call him the, but he told me to. And Chuck is our immediate past president. He's been on the board for the last 5 years, and he's been an absolute pleasure to work with. The consummate professional, always outdressing the rest of us. But we really appreciate everything that you've done for our association. Thank you.
Well, pleasure.
With that said, when we have some of our board of directors leave, we have new ones coming on. So I'd like to introduce some of our board of directors that are coming on this year. We have Sarah Shipman, and she is from the Oakdale area. She'll be representing Oakdale. We have PJ, and PJ, well, you go by PJ Johnson, but it's Paula Johnson, but call her PJ. She's the immediate past president of the North Central Valley Women's Council of Realtors chapter.
Brand new chapter.
Brand new chapter.
So she did that this year, and she was the president for the brand new chapter, and now she's a board of directors member. She is one of our at-large directors, so she's coming on and representing the board as a whole. We also have Dale Bledsoe. Dale is from the Tracy area, and Dale is a brand new board of director. We're glad to have him. He's been a part of the Tracy Council for some time now. And we also have Brandon Joaquin. Brandon is an at-large director. He's a young guy. It's exciting to have him coming in. He's from the Manteca area, but he is an at-large director. And we also have the very quiet and meek Lloyd Blackman from Turlock area. And I say that sarcastically. Lloyd is one of the most vocal and, what's the word I'm looking for? Pointed people that we'll ever work with. I also want to introduce some of our other board of directors that are existing. We have Lori Adams, and she represents the Manteca area. We have Paul Jacobson, who's over there in the front corner there, and Paul represents Stockton. We have, and I'm going to skip past, actually, that's who we have here. Let me introduce your new leadership team. We have Rhonda Waddell coming from the Oakdale area. Rhonda is going to be coming on as our treasurer. We have Patrick Wallace, who is the young man right here. Young man right here. Patrick is our incoming president-elect, so he will be the president of the Central Valley Association of Realtors in 2013. We have a special cane for that year for him. I'm joking. This is what we do here. And so Patrick is not only the incoming president-elect, but he's also the Region 7 chairperson for 2013 as well. So he's got a busy year in 2013. We've got to help him out as best we can. And it's with my great pleasure to introduce to you your president for 2012, Ms. Christine Lynch. And Christine, if you've seen the way that I do things, wait till you see the way she does things. I'm very loosey-goosey, and this woman here has it together. You're going to have a very organized year. I'm excited to be assisting her with anything that I possibly can. You guys are in for a great presidency ahead of you. And of course, we always have to acknowledge our leadership that's here, our association staff. We have Rachel, we have Deborah, and of course we have our AE, Byron Bogart. He keeps the name interim, but really Byron is the heart and soul of this association, helping us out with what we need, and always there for us. You see him out in the field at all times. It's a weird situation to be in for me, because when I was sitting in, which chair was that? This chair last year as the president-elect, you watch things happen and you go, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to be a little bit different than the way that the president was before. And what you realize is when you're sitting in this chair that you have to make sure that your ego is put aside. You completely do everything for the association. And this year has been a true pleasure for me. I've really grown a lot as a person. I think that myself in the real estate industry is, I just feel like this was a year that the little kid grew up. So I want to thank you as members. We are an association that is made of leaders of the local board, local associations. We have 7 local associations. So you have leaders here that are representing you, and we want you to be a part of what we're doing here. This is not a group of people that are sitting up on their high horses and telling everybody what to do. We want you to be a part of what we're doing here. And we want you to reach out. Reach out to these guys. We want you to be a part of this. If you have any questions, you can always call the association, 209-858-1700, and they'll be able to walk you through if you want to just participate in leadership or have any questions about our membership. We're here to help you. We implemented programs like our installment payment plan, which is really exciting. It allows us as members who are going through a tough time right now in the industry, allow you to be able to be a realtor member but not have to take a sizable chunk of money and put it into this. You can spread out your payment plan and still be a realtor. And we're excited about rolling that out. So again, here's to a great 2012. I talk a lot, and this is going to be the final time. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you guys have done this year. I feel grateful to be your president. And with that said, my presidency is adjourned. Thank you. Cool.